Blackstone presents Mother of Invention, How Good Ideas Get Ignored in an Economy Built for Men by Katrine Marçal, translated by Alex Fleming. This book is read by Beth Hicks. To Guy. Inventions. 1. In which we invent the wheel, and after 5,000 years, manage to attach it to a suitcase. Bernard Sadow was a Massachusetts family man employed in the luggage industry, someone paid to sit at his desk day in, day out, and think about the business of suitcases. In his 40s, he was now vice president at U.S. Luggage, and not bad at his job. It was 1970, and Sadow was on his way back home after a relaxing holiday with his wife and children to Aruba. This Dutch island in the Caribbean was regularly visited by American tourists searching for a warmer climate to spend their dollars in during the winter months. Sadow stepped out of the car outside the small airport and grabbed hold of his family's suitcases. A 2-foot suitcase could hold around 53 gallons of luggage and weigh up to 55 pounds. So with one in each hand, he could just about balance the weight and waddle his way over to check-in. This was back in the day when it was possible to show up at the terminal 20 minutes before takeoff. The 30-odd hijackings that took place in the United States each year hadn't yet led to the introduction of metal detectors, or staff hired to prevent you from boarding the plane with a gun in your back pocket. By contrast, the problem that Sadow faced on this homeward journey was one that many of the world's major airports had appointed dedicated task forces to solve. Passengers would get sweaty and irritated at having to lug their suitcases in and out of departure lounges and through ever-expanding terminals. But there was help at hand. For a small fee, porters would take care of your bags, the only alternative being a complex network of baggage carts. Porters, however, were far from ubiquitous, and in order to access the cart system, you first had to find it. So Sadow did what most people tended to do. He picked up his family's suitcases and started to carry them. But why? That was the question Sadow would come to ask himself that day, and it would change his industry forever. While queuing at customs, Sadow noticed a man who presumably worked at the airport. He was moving a heavy machine on a wheeled pallet. As the man quickly maneuvered around him, the businessman spotted the 4 wheels rolling across the airport floor. Sadow looked down at his own hands, white-knuckled from their grip on the suitcases, and suddenly said to his wife, "I know what luggage needs. Wheels."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?